Bruce Field between the District 9 Longview Pine Tree Pirates on the visitor side and the District 12 Stafford Spartans on the home side. The Pirates are coached by Coach Jason Buckman. The Spartans are under the direction of Coach Ken Savannah. The administrator for tonight's game is Coach Zach Harrell, athletic director and head football coach at Athens ISD, and also Coach David Hairsnake. My name is Nick Jordan, and I will be your play-by-play announcer. Along beside me is Tony Roman as the scoreboard and Jonathan Carnes on the 25-40 clock. Our concession stand is being worked by the Athens High School Pride of Hornet Band Booster Club members. You can get all your snacks and drinks and sit back and enjoy the game. This game is being conducted under the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not through any of your actions cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and school. While your sportsmanlike actions may only play a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part in this game. The cheerleaders, the band, the drill team, and the students who support their teams and home and away. These young people play an integral part in our team's success. The officials for this game.
Woo, that's a sexy shot.
I'd say that's really that much broadcasted.
No.
Gotta zoom in on them.
Tell Larry. How long does it take? 3 minutes?
I played
Play it right now. Sounds lovely.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blind.
I got loyalty. I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Shadows betray you because they belong to me.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
Let the games begin.
I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this, without you a new weapon. I know I meditate, then on your bed. This that paper against the bed. This that I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this, without you a new
Ahoy, hello, and welcome to Athens, Texas. It's the Veribank Pine Tree Live broadcast sponsored tonight by United Rentals. Thank you, United Rentals, for sponsoring this game tonight. It allows us to bring you, Pirate Nation, this game for free one more week. We are in round 2 of the 4A playoffs, and we have a matchup tonight between your Pine Tree Pirates and the Stafford Spartans from the Houston area. It's going to be a fun game tonight. Both teams come in really equally matched on the season. The Stafford Spartans are coming in on a hot streak, winning 5 of their last 6 games and playing good football. Last week shut out Wheatley 41-0. The Pirates come into this ball game after beating Bridge City last week at Pirate Stadium 35-28. So both teams making it to round 2 of the playoffs, and we're ready to get kicked off here shortly. Coach, what's your thoughts on the game tonight?
Man, I'm just happy to be back for another week. I mean, we talk about how playoff football is so special in Pine Tree, and this team has definitely given that hope and that revitalization to this Pine Tree community. And so I'm very excited about tonight. It's going to be a tough matchup, but all the games are tough from here on out. I mean, there's no bad team. There's no easy week. All the teams that are here deserve to be here, and Stafford is no different. It's going to be a pretty tough matchup tonight.
It is going to be a tough matchup tonight, and I'm glad you mentioned that. As we continue going in the playoffs, the games are only going to get harder. The competition's only going to get stiffer. The winner of this game next week will be playing the Chapel Hill Bulldogs at a site to be determined. So we don't know if it's going to be us or Stafford next week playing Chapel Hill, but we're really getting really close to the start of this game. Coach, you had an opportunity to interview head coach Bachman again this week. Last week you had an interview with him, and it was really cool to hear his insights before the game. Give us we're about to air that interview, but Coach, give us a couple of insights before.
Coach Bachman, like I said last week, I mean, the guy is who he is. I mean, he sticks true to his beliefs. He believes in everything he preaches to the kids, to his staff. And like I said earlier on in the pregame show last week, it takes a program about 3 years to find or to take on the identity of its head coach. And I think truly this Pine Tree team has taken on that. I mean, very, very to the point and knows how to keep the main thing. And I think that's the biggest thing that he has been preaching to these players, to this team. Like, hey, don't get caught up in everything else. Don't get caught up in who might be playing, who might not be playing. Don't get caught up in the scores from last week. Focus on going 1-0 this Friday.
All right. Well, we're about to air the interview with Coach Rocha and head coach Bachman, and then whenever we come back, we'll probably be on the field and getting ready for kickoff. So stay tuned. We're going to show the interview and then kickoff coming up shortly.
Hey guys, welcome to Pine Tree Live. We're here in week 2 of the playoffs area round, and I'm here with head coach Jason Bachman. Coach Bachman, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing great. Well, Coach, talk to me about last week before we get on to this next week. How did you feel about the game last week against Bridge City?
I felt good, man. We're still playing. Right? No, man, I was proud of the kids. We had one of those scenarios where a couple kids got banged up, and before you look up, man, you're trying to figure out, man, who can play where. But I just think that it continues to speak to the character of the kids that they keep finding ways to win. Bridge City was a couple plays. I said it in last week. They're a couple plays away from being 10-0. Good quality opponent, as you could see. But the kids, once again, found a way to win.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of the guys finding a way to win, last week we saw Colton Croft come on and start and get a playoff win. Talk to me about his performance against Bridge City.
I think his performance speaks for
what
itself.
What does and people you can trust really mean? It means our
playing. To be able to step into that role, as a sophomore, and be able to play as well as he did on that stage was huge. I think Colton's a good player. I think he had, I think it's one of the scenarios where you get a chance to, play. He played all year on the JV group. Man, he came to every quarterback meeting that we had along with Parker. The quarterbacks all come in and they meet, like they're taking a Friday night rep. And I think it was just one of those scenarios that when, preparation meets opportunity, he had an opportunity to go out there and play well, and he did.
All right. Well, so enough about last week. Let's talk about this week. This week we play Stafford. Talk to me a little bit about them.
Yeah, man, big, athletic, fast, do a great job on defense. I think they're kind of built a little bit like we are, if you really want to know the truth. They play great defense. I think they're 3-0 in one-possession games this year. They're a district champ. I don't think that people had them picked to be the district champ, but yet they're the district champ, so they got a little chip on their shoulder. Coach Savannah's done a great job with them, man. Like I said, they're physical. They're playing well down the stretch, what we were able to do a year ago, and continue it into this year. So it'll be a physical game on Friday night.
All right, Coach. And so I'll end it like I do all our interviews. Pine Tree comes out with the win this week if they do what?
We score more points than them. No, man, you got to take care of the football. We were very fortunate Friday night that we were actually down in the turnover margin and won. We got a formula that we look at that kind of gives us a strong percentage. But man, you got to take care of the football if you want to have the best chance to win. And we got to do that, man. And we got to go play our brand of ball, play complementary football, and keep finding ways to win.
Well, Coach, I want to say good luck, and hopefully we're doing this again next week.
Absolutely, we'll take it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
At ABC Auto Parts, what does parts and people you can trust really mean? It means our roots run deep in the communities where we live and do business. That our friendly expert staff is here for you, ready to go above and beyond to get the job done. And you can trust that ABC Auto Parts offers quality brand name parts in stock with competitive pricing, whether you shop online or in store. We are the parts and people you can trust. ABC Auto Parts.
Would you please rise and kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem, who will be played tonight by the Stafford Band. The officials for tonight's game are from the Dallas football chapter. The referee, Elazar Mata. The umpire, Matthew Taylor. The headline judge.
It's a chilly night in Athens, Texas at Bruce Field. Here on the Verabank Pine Tree Live broadcast, this is Michael Clements Jr. and Coach Angel Rocha ready to bring you this matchup between the Stafford Spartans and the Pine Tree Pirates. We are at Bruce Field. This stadium is over a century old. They've been playing football here a long time. And tonight we have a great game in store for you. The Stafford Spartans will be kicking off to the Pirates to start this game. So we will see the offense on the field first for the Pirates. Coach, what do you expect to see to start this game?
Really just a race to see who establishes the run game first. I mean, both of these teams are predominantly heavy to the run. They like to be in spread formations, but all that to run the ball. And both of these teams have really good running backs, very good skilled positions, and that's on both teams. I mean, we know what the Pirates have with Lamarian Hunter, of course, Khalil Decker, Jordan Taylor, those guys. But on the other side, we're going to see some speed on the other side for Stafford. So it'll be just a race to see who establishes the run game, to see who establishes dominance in this matchup tonight.
Fernando Correa with the opening kickoff. It is caught by Ashton Valentin at the 37-yard line, and that's where the Pirates will start this game.
Yeah, usually not really sure. I didn't see the coin toss. Don't know if we elected to receive, but very excited to see the offense on the field first.
And MJ Cates is at quarterback tonight for the Pirates. He was out the last 2 weeks. He is in at quarterback for Pine Tree, so they are at full steam. Lamarian Hunter in the backfield. And Pirates ready to get this game underway. First snap, here it comes. Lamarian Hunter, left side, looking for a hole, and he's going to break it a bit for a nice gain. Pickup of 8, second down.
That's a good start for the Pirates. Great pickup block by Profit, and it looked like Peyton Davis was in there too. Good way to start the game on an 8-yard run for the Pirates.
The Pirates last week, they were mixing up the run and the pass quite a bit. They came out passing the ball really early in that game, and they never really stopped. 35-28 was the score over Bridge City. MJ Cates under the center I formation. It's going to be a handoff to Lamarian on the right side this time. That time Stafford's right there to pick it up, brought down by Brian O'Neill and Aiden Sills, third down.
Definitely like to see the chess match game that's going on right now. Still in more of a run formation, a little bit of an I formation on that last play, but he did split. Coach Bachman split the two wide receivers all the way to the edge of the field to kind of see what the Stafford Spartans would do. And right there, it looked like it was really just one-on-one. So look to see if he comes back to that, maybe try some sort of play action.
And the strength of this Spartan team is their defense. They got a very good front. Third down, and Lamarion's going to get stopped in the background. Taking him to the ground is Jonathan Moore. He was the preseason district MVP. And Moore, a very good play for this Spartan team, gets in the backfield, brings down Hunter. It's 4th down, and the Pirates bring on the punt team.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Mike, the defense is really what the Stafford team prides itself on, and the 2 defensive ends for the Stafford team is where they kind of get their money's worth on. I mean, we're going to see quite a bit of them tonight, and that'll be Jonathan Moore and Emmanuel Osum.
And it's a good punt. It's going to land in the 20, and it looks like it's going to stop somewhere between the 10 and the end zone. So very good punt for Alex Morellis to start this game. And it's going to be Spartan football at the 3-yard line.
Quite the weapon, and I think we talked about this last week on the pregame show, quite the weapon you can get for your defense when your special teams can do the kind of job that Alex Morellis just did for the defense, backing up the Spartan offense in the shadow of their own end zone.
So for the first time tonight, we see the Stafford offense. They run it about 71% of the time. So expect to see a lot of run from the Stafford offense. They did pass it earlier in the season. And right there, Seth McFarland getting a tackle on the first play of the game on the handoff for the Spartans was Josiah Pratt, 2nd down.
That's a good job by the Pine Tree Pirates getting in there and not allowing the Spartan offense to get a lot of momentum. 3 yards, 4 yards at most, and with a heavy backfield. I mean, you're talking about 2 fullbacks right there, and to only get a 3-yard gain is pretty good for the Pine Tree Pirates.
Zachary Brown is a senior quarterback, 6'1", 175. He's had a good season, over 1,000 yards passing, 17 touchdowns, but he does have some slip-ups, 9 interceptions on the season. Brown's going to go down the right side, and it's going to be caught. On the reception for the Spartans is Jair Nelson. That's going to be their number 1 wide receiver. He's got 7 touchdowns on the season and 508 yards. Nice pickup for the Spartans there. They're out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Nelson and Christian Getz are going to be the main threats on the outside. I talked about how both of these teams have offensive weapons. The offensive weapons for Stafford, I mean, they got a pretty good backfield, but the wide receivers are something else as well. Have a lot of speed on the outside edge.
And Brown's pass was incomplete, intended for Getz. 2nd down, and coach, back to that pass on the right sideline. The Pirates had good coverage on that play. It was just a really good catch by Jair Nelson. And he's an athletic wide receiver. They will try to feed him the ball.
Yeah, it was a good placement by Zachary Brown, but also, I mean, kind of like you said, I mean, Jair Nelson just making a heck of a play on the ball.
2nd down and 10. Quarterback keeper. It'll be a pickup of 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, the Pirates are no stranger to dual threat quarterbacks, but Zachary Brown kind of brings it to another level when we're talking about dual threat quarterbacks. I mean, he is a guy that definitely is going to pull it, and it's going to be designed runs for him. It's not just about broken down plays or seeing if he can just get loose on a pass play that everybody's out in coverage. I mean, he'll tuck it and run it on designed runs as well.
And, Coach, that's something that the Pirates have been facing the last few weeks, not so much against Palestine, but Lindale, they faced that last week against Bridge City. Mobile quarterbacks are going to be a big part of the playoffs. This time Brown drops back to pass, and that one is a high pass intended for Getz. Incomplete, 4th down, and we'll see if Coach Ken Savannah will bring his punt team on, and it does look like he will elect to kick it back to the Pirates. So after a 37-yard pass down the right sideline, Spartans not able to do much with the ball. Pirate defense holds tough. 4th down.
Yeah, they're certainly in the ball game. Even with just 3 yards to go, it's still a smart play by punting this and flipping the field for the Spartans.
Jordan Taylor back to receive the punt. We are going to have a return from the 18-yard line. Taylor has a nice seam. He runs into the back of another Pirate, but a good return on the play of 21 yards, Pirate ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Keyshawn just trying to get in front of him a little bit. Didn't make the decision fast enough for Jordan. Jordan kind of got tripped up with him, but still nonetheless a really good return and real good field position for the Pirates.
So Cates and the offense will come back onto the field for their second drive of the game. 7:35 to go in the first quarter. Here on the Veribank Pine Tree Live broadcast. Thank you, United Rentals, for sponsoring this playoff game. MJ Cates sits at the bubble screen. Taylor trying to get something, but Spartans once again all over the Pirates. It's going to be a loss of 5, second down and 15.
I still like the call. I like where Coach Bachman was going. A fake screen out to the right and hit back over to the left. Just this Spartan defense is really fast. And again, on that tackle, it was number 52, Jonathan Moore, who made the previous big stop on that third down to force the Pirates to punt. And he was there right there on the screen. So the defensive end definitely worthy of that preseason district nomination.
Deckard in motion. Cates goes to the air for a quick pass. I believe that one was intended for Deckard. Incomplete, third down and long.
Be interesting to see what the Pirates go with, if they just try to see if they can get a little bit of the field back, or if they try to get it all in one play.
Third down, 15. Attaway in the backfield. And there's a Sparkle janitorial flag on the play. And there's going to be some movement by the Pirates. It's going to back them up 5 more yards, so third down and 20. And, Coach, there's not too many 20-yard plays you got in the playbook.
No, definitely not. Pirates do have a couple players that can break one off and try to get it back in a hurry, but this one is a pretty long situation right here.
Third and 20. Cates hands it off to Attaway. Attaway tries to break away, but he's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. So after 2 drives, Pirates with negative yards in this game. Not a great start for the offense. Morellis with a fine punt after the first possession. Gets away. Another punt into this Athens night. And it'll be taken at the 40-yard line.
So a flag on the play as well. I'm not really sure. It's the back judge that threw it. It's either too many men on the field or illegal substitution. Not really sure how you do that on a punt return. I think they're just going to elect to just keep it and add 5 yards because they've already moved the chain, so can't really re-kick.
They are moving the chains back, Coach. Well, on the far side of the field, they are putting the chains back to where they were at before the punt. But Stafford offense is coming onto the field. So the chain gang now they're coming down. The football directly in front of our broadcast position. Spartans in their red tops, white pants. Pirates in their white uniforms, blue pants, blue helmet. Run by Dylan Tatum, the senior. They'll pick up 3 yards on the play, second down.
It's good job by Ashton Valentine and Carl Turner to turn that right back in. The running back got to the edge and looked like he was about to pick up a huge chunk of yardage, but the defensive backs for Pine Tree doing a good job right there.
Brown and Tatum in the backfield. Spread, formation. Brown, quarterback, keeper left side, and that ball popped out. They're going to say it's down. So it'll be third down. Thought Brown might have put it on the carpet there, but knee was down.
But again, that's a design run for the quarterback, but that's a great job by the Pirates being there and trying to get there in time to stop him, force this third down situation. Great job by Seth McFarland on that play. He's the one that kind of made him fumble it. Referee said he was down 4.
Spartans third down 4. Tatum handoff. Wrapped up quickly on the play. That was David Lively with the initial contact and wrapping him up at the line of scrimmage. So fourth down, another big play by the Pirates will force the Spartans into a 3 and out with 4:16 to go in this first quarter.
Great job by David Lively beating the double team, splitting it, getting underneath the kick out blocks and making the stop and forcing this punt. Great job by the defensive lineman for Pine Tree.
And Taylor initially hit as he caught the ball. A short return will have it to the 29-yard line. The Pirates will come to the field for the third time this evening. 0-0 here in Bruce Field in Athens, Texans.
Great concentration by Jordan, making sure he didn't let that ball go, and great timing by the Stafford defensive player that was down there for the punt coverage, timing it up just enough for him to catch the ball and make himself an eligible returner.
Coach, these teams are very similar. They both like to run the ball. They've got a group of seniors that have been playing together since their sophomore season. They have some well-rounded leaders that have been in the program for a while, especially on the defensive side of the ball. MJ Cates going to pull the ball down and pick up a nice gain, 6 yards. So good to see Cates mobile and picking up 6 yards there on the carry, second down.
Yeah, kind of like what you said, Mike. Great job for MJ. I mean, it's a sight to see for Pirate Nation to be able to see number 4 showing that he's okay and he's ready to lead this team into hopefully a playoff win.
Second down, and it's going to be a free play for the Pirates. We've seen MJ do this a couple of times this year, and it will be caught on the near sideline by Jaden Williams, and he'll be forced out of bounds. So they're saying he did not come down with the ball. Well, yeah, okay, he did come down with the ball. Went out of bounds at the 32-yard line of the Spartans. Pirates on the move all of a sudden. Pickup of 33 yards on that free play. Good heads up by Cates. Out for the last couple of games, but his sharpness did not leave him. The senior quarterback took over the starting job his sophomore season, and had started every game since his sophomore year up until the Palestine game. Last week, Colton Croft The sophomore made his first start, threw for 3 touchdowns, 262 yards in his debut for the Pirates. And got us here to round 2. Loss there for Hunter. It'll be second down.
Yeah, the defensive line for Stafford is something else, Coach. These defensive ends, I mean, they're everything they were touted out to be. 52 right there is what blew up that counter play on that last play. See what the Pirates do right here.
Kate slant. How about Jordan Taylor? He has it to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of around 10 yards. It'll be third down and short.
Stafford has kept in its 4 down linemen, and with the 2 defensive ends we've been kind of talking about all and so far in this game, I mean, why wouldn't you? But it's causing the defensive backs to be one-on-one with our skilled wide receivers, and it puts them in a tough position, especially Jordan Taylor on the slant.
Now, Coach, do I see Seth McFarland in on the offensive side of the ball? Can't tell if that's 18 or 16.
I think that's 16. That's
so Bonner.
Bonner.
For a second, I thought we were seeing 18. I know that we've seen McFarland on offense, you know, kind of playing that fullback position before. That was number 16. Tyleek Bonner. And Pine Tree will take their first Texas Semi-Trailers timeout of the game. Spartans with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Coach, I think this pace that we've seen this game going at is probably what was somewhat expected out of these 2 teams.
No, especially, you know, you got a minute 17 left to go in the first quarter, and rightfully so. I mean, these guys want to run the ball, want to be physical, and right here, this is going to be a physical third down.
And it is a handoff. And pushing the pile is Hunter. They'll have it to the 20-yard line and a first down for the Bucks. So Hunter's second effort, something he's been doing all season long, as the Pirates in the Edward Jones red zone. First down and 10.
It's a great job by the offensive line for the Pirates, getting just enough to be able to pick up that first down and continue on this drive and getting into the red zone.
First down and 10, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cates, hands off. Hunter finds a hole. He'll pick up 7 yards on that carry. Second down.
And this will be interesting right here, because now they're going to, as they creep closer and closer to the end zone, they're going to be able to maybe force the Spartans to do something else. And right there, you're seeing a substitution. They're going to try to see if they can stop this run without committing more people to the box. Because as you commit more people to the box, obviously you have less in coverage.
5 seconds. We'll see if the Pirates call a play, and they will not. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 0-0 here in Athens, Texas. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be the start of the second.
At ABC Auto Parts, what does parts and people you can trust really mean? It means our roots run deep in the communities where we live and do business. That our friendly expert staff is here for you, ready to go above and beyond to get the job done. And you can trust that ABC Auto Parts offers quality brand name parts in stock with competitive pricing, whether you shop online or in store. We are the parts and people you can trust. ABC Auto Parts.
This year class classroom is definitely different. The second grade, or any grade level, we all have the same pacing to our calendars and what we teach, but the SEER students are the ones that learn these concepts quicker, and so we are able to do different activities and extensions of their learning. They even get to take part in an activity that challenges them to be an entrepreneur. They get to be the ones that get to make some of the decisions for our class and for our grade level.
Welcome back to Athens, Texas. We're at Bruce Field for the Pine Tree Pirates and the Stafford Spartans. Pirates, second down and 3 at the 13-yard line. This drive started at their own 29. A pass complete to Jaden Williams at 33 yards, put the Pirates in business. Hunter, where the carry has the Pirates down to the 7-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And the more impressive thing is that the Pirates are doing this with 8 people in the box and still being able to run the ball. And so this kind of speaks to what we were talking about earlier, Mike. Who can establish the run game and establish a hold over this game early on in this game.
Hunter running the ball well tonight. Cates and Hunter in the backfield. Why not give it to him again? Gain of 2. He has it to the 5-yard line. Pirates inching closer to the end zone.
Yeah, right there. That was just the linebacker off of the right edge. And I think that was number 25, Hatnamaya Oliver.
Second down and goal. Hunter going to be taken down for a loss of 10 yards on the play. They'll end up marking it a loss of 8. So big blow to this Pirate offense. It's going to be third down and goal from the 13-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like the Spartans kind of figured out how to bottle up the inside gaps and make Lamarian into a east and west runner, not so much into a north and south runner. He has been all the way up until this point.
And Coach almost right on cue with 8 in the box. So trips to the left side. Pirates like to run the screens close to the end zone. Cates drops back the pass. They set up a screen. It's going to be picked off. Stafford. That's their team leader, Darius Sims. He's been the starter since his sophomore season, and he's going to take it to the house for the Spartans. So a critical error by Cates on that screen pass.
Yeah, number 2, Darius Sims kind of did his homework. Never bid on anything. Never looked to the other side and just zeroed in on the running back and made one heck of a break on that ball. Right when it left MJ Cates' hand, he was already on his way to try to intercept it, and intercepted he did.
So there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Spartans, but it'll be assessed on the kickoff. For now, the score is 6-0, with the extra point coming up from Fernando Correa. And Curry's kick is up and good. So the Spartans now have a 7-0 lead after the Darius Sims 85-yard interception return to the house. We'll take a short break here. When we come back, it's kickoff to the Pirates.
All across East Texas and around the world, former Kilgore College students are working hard for their best life. They're building a brighter future. They're moving in the right direction. They're in powerful positions. And they're superheroes protecting and serving. If you're ready to work for your best life, put Kilgore College to work for you.
You are back in Athens, Texas, where the score is 7-0. Stafford on top of the Pirates. Darius Sims 85-yard interception return for a touchdown. The Pirates were driving. They had a nice drive going. They had it all the way down to the 5-yard line. And then Hunter was dropped for an 8-yard loss. They tried a screen pass on 3rd down and goal, and Darius Sims just read it like a child with Harry Potter and took it to the house. So now we're 7-0. Pirates, no stranger to playing from behind. They've done it and done it well. Going back to the Lindale game just a few weeks ago, they played behind in that one for a good portion of that ball game. Able to come away with the win. So a lot of football to play here. 9:45 to go, second quarter. Jordan Taylor has a nice return. There is laundry on the field, but Taylor on his way. Second flag on the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a PTTD Pine Tree touchdown. Kickoff return, but we will see what the flags are. 2 flew in during the return.
Yeah, the referee on this sideline, which is the home sideline, kind of threw it pretty far from where he was. And they're going to say that it was holding.
So this return is going to come back. But Jordan Taylor, as she get the Pirate faithful excited, this team is going nowhere. They are here for a hard-fought battle like they have been all year long. This is a gritty team. Coach, good amount of fans here tonight for the Pirates. I'm looking across the field at the crowd. A lot of Longview Pine Tree fans traveling, making the trip down here to Athens. About a 90-minute drive. It'll be first down and 10 for the Pirates at their own 30-yard line. Second quarter, 9:31 to go. That previous drive the Pirates had going was over a 5-minute drive. We'll see Attaway get his first carry. And he gets hit hard by Aiden Sills, a freshman, but able to hang on to the ball. He lowered that helmet and took it right at the ball.
Like how the Pirates are still staying true to their identity, wanting to really still stay with this run game and try to force the Spartans into something else. It'll be very curious to see how long they stay with it, considering that they are down in this game.
Second down and 6. Cates is going back to the air, but he's brought down by Emmanuel Osum, the senior defensive end and a staple for this defensive line of the Spartans. So a sack on second down. It will be third down and 12.
Looked like there was some sort of read on that as well, and I'm not sure if MJ just pulled it down or took it too soon. But Emmanuel Osum right there for the big play for the Spartans. Now the Pirates are back in a third and long situation.
Trips left for the Pirates. And Cates not able to hang on to the snap. We'll see if he's able to get back on it. The signal is that he did. But it's going to be a big loss on the play. 4th down. Pirates are going to be punting back to the Spartans. So Pirate offense with some question marks after their first 4 drives of this ball game, with Morellis on to punt for the 3rd time tonight. And Stafford is going to take their first timeout of the first half. And we're going to take a timeout here in the booth when we come back. 4th down. 97% of trucking companies have less than 20 trucks. At Texas Semi-Trailers, we understand the challenges small business truckers face. We offer trailer leasing options on flatbed, step deck, and lowboy trailers. In addition to leasing, we have a service and alignment center located in White Oak. To set up a service appointment, call 903-984-5470 or visit TexasSemiTrailers.com. Morellis on to punt for the Pirates. 4th down and 18. Low snap. And Morellis looked like he was going to keep it. Then he eventually punted it. So it looked like he actually had a little bit of running room ahead of him, but 4th down and 18, that would have been a little bit risky. So he ends up getting the punt off, and it sails out of bounds. It looks like the Spartans will have the ball around the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and he had a little bit of room, but Emmanuel Olsen was kind of coming down on that edge as well. And so, Alex.
Excuse me, that ball went out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So it was not the punt maybe was a net.
10.
Coach, I don't know if it was even it was actually a loss of 5. No, yeah, about a net of 10. Anyways, 1st down and 10, Spartans, 7:22 to go. Brown with a laser hits his receiver for the 1st down on the reception, Jair Nelson. His second reception of the night. So Brown has the Spartans in the red zone. This is their first time in the red zone tonight. And that ball's on the ground, and it looks like the Pirates may have gotten on top of it. And it is 1st down Pirates. So bend don't break defense catches a break, and the Pirates get the ball back. Looked like Brown just lost it. And to the benefit of the Pirates, they get the ball back.
Yeah, when everything seemed like it was piling against the Pirates, the bend but not break defense of the get six CD defense of Coach Hampton comes up with a crucial turnover. That's exactly what the Pirates needed with 6:39 left to go here in this first half. They need to be able to get on the board, get some confidence rolling.
And if Stafford has a weakness, it is turning over the ball. They will do it. Brown throwing 9 picks this season, and they will fumble it, and right there they did. 1st down and 10 Pirates. Cates at quarterback. He's going to go to the air, and he's going to throw one deep for his receiver, and it's going to be caught. Khalil Deckard on the far sideline. Nice pickup on the play as the Pirates back into Spartan territory. So just like that, Pirates flip the field. A gain of 35 on the play. 1st down.
I really love that change of possession mindset and mentality from the Pirates. Very abrupt change sudden change, and they're going to go straight and attack it, see if they can get something big. And right there, what a great play, what a great throw by MJ Cates, and of course Khalil Decker, what a great catch.
So good for the Pirates, good for Cates. First down and 10 at the Spartan 42. Hunter trying to find a hole and not finding a weakness in the defense that time. They pick up a gain of 1 yard on the play, second down 9.
Brought down by number 87, Oso. Gain of 1, second down, 9.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit of an edge play on that last play by the Pirates. It looked like he was trying to get it out to the edge, maybe 6 foot in and try to get some easy yards north and south inside the C gap of that Spartan defense. But man, they're doing a good job of, basically getting everything pretty solid and making them go east and west.
Second down 9. Cates, quick pass, curl route, off target, intended for Williams. Third down.
Tommy's just a little bit off on those curl routes. We kind of saw Croft have some success doing that last week. MJ just a little bit off on those, but man, the deep ball for MJ looks really good.
So third down and 9 for Cates. Third down, Cates looking to his left side. He switches field, and he's going to just be taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll be, I don't know if you call that a sack. It was more he tried to start running. But anyways, fourth down now for the Pirates after a loss of 1 on that one, and the punt team will come onto the field. So Pirates with a big play on first down, but not able to get anything going after the pass from Cates to Deckard. Fourth down.
Yeah, I just think that internal clock for MJ kind of just went a little bit too fast. He thought he had less time than what he had and tried to make something out of it and kind of got held up for no gain.
And the punt is away. Morellis' punt will be fair caught at the 7-yard line. So for the second time tonight, Morellis puts a punt inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
Yeah, it's a good job. And still, you're talking about the last play. I mean, I know we only netted, 5-6 yards on that last one he had, but the guy is still a weapon when he is able to really get a hold of the ball. And right there, I mean, he's putting the defense in a really good situation.
And we've seen Morellis this season kind of get in those. He's gotten in a little bit of trouble sometimes. Whenever it could have been. I don't know, the kid he has good nerves, and we saw earlier he was able to get a punt away right there. Second really good punt of the night for him. So Morellis really a strength of this Pirate football team. Right there, Dylan Tatum's run. Picks up no gain, second down.
Yeah, this is a big possession for both teams, really. I mean, if you're the Spartans, you definitely want to see, can you double up your money? You're playing with house money right now. You can go down, score, and have very little time on the clock, and you're going to get the second half kickoff. If you're the Pirates, you really want to try to force a 3 and out and see if you can get the ball one more time for MJ Cates and company to see if you can get points on the board before halftime.
Second down and 10. Brown hits his receiver, and he has a little bit of room, but not able to tackle, and he puts the ball on the ground. The Pirates able to get back on top of, or Spartans able to get on top of it. It was really a good play by Williams with the open field tackle. First down, Stafford. First down and 10. 3:15 to go, second quarter. Tatum taken down that time by Seth McFarland, senior linebacker for this Pirate football team. He He's been a fun talent to watch since his sophomore year. He's been covering this field. Second down. Stafford, I imagine, will take a shot here at some point. And there's a flag. We'll see what the Sparkle janitorial call is going to be. And it is a false start on Stafford. So that'll put them in a second down and 14. And so that probably changes the aggression up a little bit.
Yeah, I think you were right on with a second down shot. You know, you probably could have done that being only 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, but.
So now Brown goes back to the air. He will hit his receiver. And dancing his way to a first down is Tyler Price, senior receiver. Montgomery on the tackle, first down, Spartans.
You know, we talked about in the pregame show, Mike, how talented these offenses were, and what's being kind of showcased right now are the defenses. I mean, I know the Spartan offense has had a little bit more success against the defense, but really and truly, I mean, you're seeing a defensive struggle in a battle right now.
First down. And a good run by Sills, the freshman. We've seen him on the defensive side of the ball and now at running back. The Stafford Spartan team does have some speed. It's trying to make something happen before halftime. As Coach mentioned, Stafford will get the ball back to start the second half. Stay tuned for the Kilgore College halftime show. We'll have the performances of both bands. And Brown's going to keep it and go out of bounds. There is a flag. And it's going to be holding on Stafford, so that's going to back them up 10 yards. So right now, Stafford's mistakes working out well for the Pirates. So it'll be first down and 20 with a minute 15 left in this first half. Spartans up 7-0 on the Pirates. First and 20. Brown under pressure. The Pirates not able to get to the quarterback, but Khalil Deckard comes in and breaks up that pass intended for Nelson. Second down.
Talking to some of the defensive coaches this week about the game plan versus a dual threat quarterback that they were going to face in Zachary Brown. I mean, they did say, like, the player can extend the play, kind of that backyard football once he gets loose. I mean, his eyes never really just go straight down to get the run. He'll make something happen deep if he can. Luckily, Khalil Deckard right there on the coverage for the Pirates.
Brown's going back to the air. And this time, he throws into double coverage. It's going to be incomplete. And that was good coverage by Carl Turner on the play. Third down and 20 with 59 seconds left in this second quarter.
So if you're Stafford, you really have to think about this. Do you run the ball and force Pine Tree to use one of its 2 timeouts so they can get the ball back, or do you try to really pick up the first down and put the ball in the air and risk the chance that you leave them with both timeouts if you don't complete the ball?
And Stafford's going to call a timeout and talk it over. And we're going to mull it over here in the booth. When we come back, it'll be third down and long for Stafford. We are back, and it is 3rd down and 20. .59 seconds to go. Stafford Spartans up 7-0. A Darius Sims 85-yard interception returned for touchdown as our lone scorer of the game. And Stafford will just hand it off. And the Pirates will quickly call their second timeout of this first half. And we'll take another break here in the booth. When we come back, we punt back to the Pirates. You are back with the Vera Bank Pine Tree Live broadcast team. It's 4th and 18. Thank you to United Rentals for sponsoring this playoff game tonight. Able to bring the fans this game free on YouTube. And Jordan Taylor with a spin move, trying to get upfield. And Spartans not letting up, but it's a decent return back to the 37-yard line. So with 39 seconds to go and 1 timeout, we'll see if Bachman elects to be aggressive here. Last week we saw a similar situation with more time on the clock, and they elected to really just run the clock out. So we'll see what Bachman chooses to do here with 39 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, right there on the punt coverage, Darius Sims was the guy that was able to close down on Jordan Taylor, push him out of bounds, and keep that from becoming a bigger return. Still Pirates near midfield, 39 seconds. First play will kind of tell you a lot. Probably like an easy draw or something, a quick pass, get 6-7 yards to see if you can push the pace or push the offense down the field.
And Cates will hand it off. So Hunter will pick up of 8 yards. Pirates going to get back on the ball quickly. This is kind of what they did last week. See another draw here. Hunter trying to find some open field, and he's just going to go out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock with 18 seconds.
Yeah, he'll take the negative yardage, but at the same time, smart play, stops the clock. Now you got a little bit of a decision to make. I mean, 18 seconds, both teams have 1 timeout left.
Coach, I mean, you can, the playbook's open here. You can run the ball and just go ahead and take this into halftime, or if you want to throw it deep, even if it gets picked, it's more like a punt situation. You just don't want to give up another score. That would be the biggest mistake you could make. And passing the ball does open you up to that. And they will keep it on the ground, and Attaway will just go down. Stafford does have 1 timeout. They could make the Pirates have to punt. And they're not going to call a timeout. And so that's the end of the first half here in Athens, Texas at Bruce Field. The Stafford Spartans up 7-0 on the Pine Tree Pirates. Stay tuned. It's the Kilgore College halftime show. The Pride Pine Tree Band will be performing, as well as the Stafford Band. So stay tuned. Check out the bands, and we'll be back in probably about 20 minutes. We'll have some stats for you from the first half, as well as some commentary, and then we'll get ready to get the second half started. So stay tuned for the Kilgore College halftime show.
All across East Texas and around the world, former Kilgore College students are working hard for their best life. They're building a brighter future. They're moving in the right direction. They're in powerful positions. And they're superheroes protecting and serving. If you're ready to work for your best life, put Kilgore College to work for you.
Sweet Child O' Mine. Santiago Barrios, and Noah Spradley. Pine Tree ISD is proud to present the Pine Tree High School Marching Band, the Bride. For the 2024 playoff games, the Pine Tree Band will be playing some of fan-favorite stand tunes during their halftime performances. For this week's showcase, the Pride will be playing a marching band classic, Hey Baby, and Pretty Fly by the Offspring.
I wasn't prepared to be like super.
Sensation. Please join me as we proudly welcome the award-winning 8th line of the Stafford Sensations dance team onto the field. The Sensations dance team is under the direction of Miss Tiffany Graves. Sensation of the week is Amaya Bro. Spirit Girl of the week is Rihanna Anderson. The teacher of the week is Miss Chambliss. Thank you for all that you do. The Sensations officers are Vice President Mariah McClay, President Tamia Payne, Senior Lieutenant Camry Ware, First Lieutenant Reese Morris, and Captain Alexis Thompson. The Sensations are excited to perform their kick routine to the hit song 25 or 624 as played by the mighty Spartan Band. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the Stafford Sensations dance team.
Nestled in the piney woods of East Texas, some consider Longview just a small town, but in reality, it's a hidden gem. From boutique shopping to local eateries, or just finding ways to beat the heat, there are no shortages of things to do in Longview.
Welcome back to Athens, Texas. We're getting ready for the second half kickoff. Stafford will be receiving. Pirates will be kicking. Pirates got the ball in the first half. Our score is 7-0 so far in this game. Not a lot of action for either team on the offensive side of the ball. The lone score was a Darius Sims 85-yard interception return for touchdown. Both teams have had a couple of big plays, deep passes. No one's had a big run tonight, but we've seen some big passes from each team. But the defense is really running a tight ship tonight for both teams, as was expected coming into this ball game. Pirates have been in a handful of gritty games, and this one looks like it's going to be another one of those.
Yeah, Mike, I mean, talking about the defenses, I mean, Pine Tree's offense was 1 of 8 on third down. Stafford was 0 for 3, so defense is really showcasing and showing out tonight.
So we'll have a return here to start the second half. And the returner for the Spartans, Brian O'Neill, the defensive back, has it out to the 47-yard line. There was a flag. We'll see what the call will be.
I think it might be offsides on the Pirates. Yep.
So 5 yards will be tacked on to the end of that return. And it will put the Spartans in Pirate territory to start the second half. 7-0 is your score in Athens, Texas. Here at Bruce Field, the century-old stadium. The stadium was donated to Athens High School in 1922. And they've consistently built up this stadium. It's a nice center here. Trinity Valley Community College also plays on this field. Zachary Brown back to pass under pressure. Pirates getting to him, and they're going to bring him down for a sack on the first play of the second half. That is number 28. David Lively, a name we've already called this evening. And that's what Pirates are going to have to do in this game. Defense will have to take this thing over. Coach, maybe we can get some turnovers, maybe some points. We need some exciting play from this defense in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, last week I think we saw the offense showcase itself last week with the amount of points that they put out. Now the defense is going to have to do the same thing for its offense that's struggling right now in this game. Oh my gosh, what a play! And they didn't get him down, but Seth McFarland's going to clean it up. But man, this defense came out red hot. What a play, and it's really coming off of the defensive line. Defensive line is right now rallying and trying to get the rest of this team to come on with it.
So 3rd down and 22, McFarland with the big tackle for loss on the play. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Tydarian Peters, we didn't say his name very much in the first half, but he's making sure we say it now here in the second half in the 3rd down.
So Brown and the Spartans, 3rd down and long, going to the air. Brown will run the ball, but he's not going to have to. He'll hit his receiver, and he steps out of bounds. That's Jair Nelson, 3rd catch on the night. So he puts the Spartans, gets them back to the 45-yard line of the Pirates. And this may be 4-down territory for the Spartans. And no, the special teams unit's going to come onto the field. But this one is one of those situations where keep that eye open. This is always an opportunity. You know, special teams units like to take opportunities, especially this time in the game. 4th down for the Spartans, the Pirate 45.
Just like you called it, Mike.
And they do fake it, but the Pirates ready for it. We all read the script before. And the Pirates able to get a stop on 4th down. Gain of 2 on the fake punt. So 1st down and 10 Pirates. And the Get 6 City defense holds strong on the first possession of this second half.
Yeah, and I think they really I mean, I think they crossed off 2 of those categories right there. I mean, force them into a 3 and out, and then a turnover on down. So, I mean, really and truly a great job by the defense. And like I said, it's what Pine Tree is going to have to rely on until this offense can get its feet under itself in this game.
So 10:08 to go, second half. Third quarter, Cates. Play action pass. He loves to do the play action. And he's going to go deep. Deckard's going to go up for an acrobatic catch. He comes down with it. He'll have it at the 21-yard line. Big pickup for the Pirates on the play. First down, Cates to Deckard.
Over, in between 2 defenders, Khalil Deckard. What a play, what a catch. That ball was actually underthrown, Mike. I mean, he actually did a great job coming back to it and getting it.
And here we go. Lamarion Hunter is going to take it into the end zone for a TD Pine Tree touchdown. Pirates on the board. 21-yard run. Hunter, touchdown.
What a play. What an answer by Pine Tree. Mike, you've been saying it since they've gone down. They've been in this position before. They've never blinked. They've never shied away from the moment, from the stage. And in the biggest moment, a 3 and out, a 4th down, stop, turnover on downs, a big play by Khalil Deckard. And then to cap it all off, the run by Lamarion Hunter. And Alex Morales says, game on.
So we are knotted up at 7 here at Bruce Field. We're going to take a break. Pirates, touchdown. It's a chilly evening, but the Pirates are warming up. It's 7-7 after the Lamarion Hunter 21-yard touchdown run that was set up by the Cates to Deckard pass. 40-yard pass put the Pirates in business. 2 play drives started at the 43-yard line. So Pirates playing some football starting this second half. They came out with a fire lit under them. The defense looked strong. Spartans actually opened the second half, and that was a fair catch, and Pirates are on the ball.
I think the ball squirted away from him just at the last minute, Mike.
All right.
He was
sorry
on
at
it.
home. Sorry at home. Too quick on that call. It looked like the Pirates were on top of it, but it did. It just squirted out, and Spartans able to get back on top of it. So just a lackadaisical fair catch by the Spartans, and Pirates almost with a big break. But it's 7-7, first down and 10. Zachary Brown comes back onto the field for the Spartans. He'll hand off to Tatum. Getting in the backfield quickly is Peyton Davis. So it'll be a loss of 1. Second down.
I love how this defensive line and the adjustment Coach Hampton has made. I mean, instead of letting the defensive ends kind of just sit there and kind of just watch the line of scrimmage, on the line of scrimmage, they're actually going in and making their impact and trying to force the issue right at the mesh point, which is where the running back and the quarterback are going through their exchange. They're really putting some pressure on this backfield.
Pirates look like they're going to bring pressure here. Second down, and they do. And it's a pick. And that's the man himself, Seth McFarland, with the interception. And you want to talk about a young man that deserves it. Seth McFarland with an interception of Brown has the Pirates in the red zone, first down and 10.
You know, some people may not think Seth has been doing enough, but I tell you what, one thing, that kid has no quit in him, and man, you're right, Mike. He deserves it. The way he's played, the heart he plays with, and you're talking about the leader of the Get Six City defense for the Pirates. What a time to get his interception.
And we were just talking about it at halftime. Some turnovers were going to have to happen in this game, and it was lean. It just felt like it was leaning towards the Pirates. MJ Cates now, hands off. Hunter looking for a hole. He's going to have to break away from this tackle. He's not going to. Good play by Darius Sims, and we see why he was one of the players to watch coming into this ball game. That senior is a very good talent for that Spartan defense. A team leader. He's been a starter since his sophomore season, been on varsity since his freshman year. So Darius Sims with the tackle of Hunter in the backfield. Second down, 16.
Going back and watching that replay, Seth McFarland read it all the way. What a great defensive player. And showing out against the team in red and white.
Second down, 16. 7:57. Third quarter. Cates' pass is caught. That's Deckard. Makes a move, and he'll get it back to the original line of scrimmage. Big play, nice pickup. It puts the Pirates now in a manageable third down spot.
Depending on what happens on this play, Mike, I mean, it might be 4 down territory if I'm the Pirates. I mean, really and truly, you could go and put the nail in the coffin as early as 7 minutes in this game if you can get near a first down and put the Stafford team really on its heels.
And Stafford does not have an offensive touchdown in this game. It was a defensive touchdown in the first half. Cates, and the snap goes over Cates' head. We'll see if he tries to make a play out of it. He does not. He's just going to go down to the ground, and that is a... We haven't seen too many ugly snaps this season. We've had a couple tonight, and Cates right there just jumps on top of it, and the Pirates are going to be forced to punt on a fourth down and what looks like maybe 30, 40 yards.
Yeah, that wasn't on the bingo card when I was thinking about what all could happen on that series of plays right there for the Pirates. I mean, you're talking about at least giving Alex Morales a chance to go for a field goal and maybe tack on another 3 more points, if not go for that fourth down. Man, to not have either option, that one hurt.
Yeah, Coach, you'd have been looking at probably a 35, 36-yard kick for Morales, and he has the leg last week attempting. Oh, and a good punt by Morales. Once again, he puts the Spartans inside their 10-yard line for the third time tonight. Coach, my early MVP is Morales. He is kicking well tonight.
Yeah, he's doing a great job being able. He's been out there a couple of times. I think he has 5 punts on the night, and on that one, like you said, he really is pinning the offense of the Stafford Spartans really backed up. And so when you do that, I mean, especially with how the defensive line for the Pirates is playing, kind of makes you a little nervous. I mean, you take any sort of loss on any play, I mean, you're talking about shrinking the field in a hurry.
So Brown back at quarterback. After the McFarland interception, Pirate defense looking strong to start the second half, and Peyton Davis stops the running back Tatum. And McFarland right there with a tackle at the 2-yard line. So a loss of 7 yards on the play. And it just looks like as soon as the ball is snapped, this Pirate defensive line is already in the backfield, causing a ruckus for this Spartan offense. It'll be second down and 17, 5:48 to go, third quarter.
Keep your eye on Travion Rougeley and David Lively, Tydarian Peters, even Peyton Davis on the defensive line. They can get a safety right now if they attack the line of scrimmage like they just did.
Pirates bringing some pressure again and wrapping up at the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play for Tatum, but it's going to be third down and long. And the Spartans just probably want to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost and give the punter a little room.
If they keep it within the 5, now you're talking about a very short a short snap, and that punter's going to have to get it off in a hurry, especially if you put somebody with the speed like of a Khalil, Dalen Montgomery. And the play clock is moving on this Spartan offense. I don't know if they'll get it off.
So Brown, and what a time to have to take a timeout. 5 seconds, and they do get the snap off. Brown just comes in, snaps it. And Pirates look like Lively getting in on the tackle. So Pirates a good stand on defense once again. That's 3 possessions for the Spartans. I think they're sitting at negative yards and an interception so far in this second half. As Correa comes on to punt.
He's hugging that 15-yard line. He's going to really have to make sure he doesn't back up any. Oh, actually, he's lining up even shorter.
It's almost like where a punter or a quarterback would line up for a pooch kick. So Pirates, they've been good at blocking field goals, but they do get the punt away. And Khalil will have an opportunity, takes it at the 37-yard line, and will get it out to the 30. So good return by Deckard.
Yeah,
and the Pirates right back with good field position.
Yeah, that's a net gain of about 12 yards. So credit to the defense. And, man, I can't brag about this defensive line for the Pirates. I mean, they really have come on and really put the backfield in a kind of a situation to where it looks like even the offense doesn't feel comfortable calling a pass just because they don't know if they'll be able to protect the quarterback for the Spartans. Zachary Brown, I don't know if they think they can't get him enough protection.
And right now, Navasota is up on top of Lindell, 28-21 at halftime. As we saw, Kilgore was up 31. And right here, Jordan Taylor with the catch at the 1-yard line. Beautiful throw by Cates. And you could not be any closer to scoring a touchdown without scoring a touchdown. The ball at the 1-yard line. Yeah, Kilgore up 45-7 right now on Needville. Chapel Hill already punched their ticket to the 3rd round. The winner of this ball game will be facing Chapel Hill next week. Looks like the winner of the Lindell-Navasota game will be playing Kilgore. And the winner of those 2 games will be squaring off in round 4. MJ Cates under the center. It's going to be a QB sneak. And they try a Pirate push, but it doesn't go in. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, these wide receivers, going back to that Jordan Taylor catch, I mean, they have done such a great job of adjusting to the ball. I mean, in some cases, just making their way right back to it, not trying to just wait on the ball. They're doing such a great job of making sure that they have every ample opportunity to make the play, and they're first ones to it. Now the Pirates really do need to buckle down and get the score, just punch it in. I mean, this is 4 straight runs right here.
Lamarion Hunter in the backfield. Bonner at fullback. And Cates again not able to get it into the end zone. The Pirates literally inching their way. And 3rd and goal has not been a friendly thing for the Pirates. That was where the pick 6 came earlier in this ball game. I have a hard time thinking they're going to be passing the ball on this one. They're at about, I don't know, the 6-inch line.
Oh, I say this with the utmost respect to Coach Bachman, but he is no Pete Carroll. He is not going to pass it on the 1-yard line.
2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, 3rd down and goal. And Cates is in the shotgun. Lamarion Hunter in the backfield. And Cates tries to run a quarterback sweep, and that's going to be a loss of 2, close to 3 yards. I mean, that ball was, it couldn't, the nose of the ball was almost touching the line. But now the Pirates in a 4th down situation at the 3-yard line, and Morellis will come on for the kick. The ball on the far, or on the right side hash mark. Looks like it's going to be a 20-yard kick. Jordan Taylor, who had the catch that put the Pirates down to the 1-yard line, will be on the hold. Taylor hold, Morellis kick. It's up. And it's good. Pirates get 3 on the board. 10-7 is your score in Athens, Texas. When we come back, kickoff to the Spartans.
Hey everyone, Steve Cluxon here, Superintendent of Pine Tree ISD. At Pine Tree, we believe every kid that walks through our doors deserves a right to go out and pursue the American dream. But that only happens if somebody takes the time to teach them how to be a successful adult. And we practice that every single day in every classroom and in every program. Because kids matter and our future matters. Come be a part of Pine Tree ISD.
We are back after the Alex Morales field goal puts the Pirates up 10-0, or 10-7 in the third quarter of this ball game. 58 seconds to go in the third. Pirate offense showing some life. It was 7-0 at halftime. And Pirate defense really the story in this second half. They have came out on fire. Spartans with negative yards and an interception. Pirate defense looking like they're ready to go to the third round next week. 10-7, though, is our score after the Morales 20-yard kick. Pirates had an opportunity. They were at the 1-yard line. 3 straight runs. They lost a couple of yards. Morales with the kick. In a game that points have been hard to come by. Probably not a bad idea to go ahead and take the 3. So here we are, 10-7. And Spartan offense coming onto the field.
Yeah, if you're Stafford, now you're looking at trying to see what exactly is going to get you right back into the ball game. I mean, you're talking about a team that has had some pretty good success in the air, a little bit on the ground. You know, the quarterback, Zachary Brown, has had some good moments. Wide receivers had some good catches, but now in the second half, it's kind of a different story. So it'll be interesting to see now with their third series coming onto the field, how they'll line up and what they'll adjust to.
And, Coach, one thing that Stafford, they probably know this about the Pirate team, that they can bleed a clock like no other. And there's another play for loss from Stafford. It looked like Peters getting in the backfield, getting the sack as well as Bowie. So the Pirate 1-2 punch getting in the backfield.
Yeah, Tydarian down here on this end guarding the right side. Keyshawn's over there guarding that left side. And, you know, if it's not one of them, it's the other. And they're doing a great job of that, really and truly just attacking the back in the backfield.
Sills at running back. That's Nelson. Top receiver for the Spartans. He's got 3 catches on the night. And they're going to go right to him. McFarland with the missed tackle, and Nelson will pick it up. Pick up about 16 yards to end the third quarter. We're going to take a break as they switch sides. It's 10-7 in Athens, Texas. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be an action-packed fourth quarter coming right up.
Capture the world from new heights with M6 Drones and Media. We are your one-stop shop for all things media, offering top-notch aerial photography and videography services that will elevate your content to the next level. Whether it's capturing breathtaking landscapes, covering events with our expert event photography, or even live broadcasting, we've got you covered. With our state-of-the-art equipment and skilled team, your vision will come to life like never before. Let us take your storytelling to new heights.
It's the fourth quarter in Athens, Texas, where the Pine Tree Pirates are up 10-7 on the Stafford Spartans in this 4A area round playoff matchup. And Sills takes the handoff, and the Pirates just not having none of it. This run game of the Spartans having no luck in the second half. It'll be second down and 11.
Yeah, now the Pirates just have to figure out how do they kind of man up and take away really and truly the inside passing game of Stafford. It's really the only thing that Stafford is kind of having a little bit of success on, being able to convert that last third down.
Second down and 11. Brown with the pass and almost picked off. That was Valentine coming over and making a dive for the ball. The Browns pass sails incomplete, third down and 11, and this is where the Pirates want to keep the Spartan offense, is in passing situations, third down and long. And Pirates now with the advantage for the first time in this game, up 10-7. We haven't seen the defense able to play with the Spartans behind, but finally we're getting to see that. So 11:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Third down, 11. Tatum back in the backfield with Brown. And it should be offsides. It looked like the wide receiver, right with the wide receivers for Stafford, just got a quick start. And that call was on Nelson, the wide receiver. So third down and 16 now for Stafford. And this is where the Pirates can really do some damage. We've seen Khalil Deckard in this secondary. They can produce turnovers.
Yeah, and I like what I'm seeing from the Pirate defense. I mean, you're looking at kind of, I don't want to say dime because they really do have more defensive backs than what's usually in a dime package, but 3 safeties and 3 defensive linemen that can rush the quarterback, and they're going to run a draw.
And it's a fumble. Ball's out. Pirates are on top of it, and they've got the fumble recovery. So Pirates with a big turn of events early in this fourth quarter, up 10-7, advantage Pirates. They're going to get the ball back, and they're going to have it at the Stafford 32-yard line. It'll be Pirate ball when we come back.
Nestled in the piney woods of East Texas, some consider Longview just a small town, but in reality, it's a hidden gem.
Pirate football, first down and 10 after the fumble on third down by the Spartans. I don't think Pirates they've only been in Spartan territory in this second half. Actually, no, early on they were in other territory. But hey, here goes MJ Cates, and he's going to throw a pick, and going down in the end zone is Brian O'Neill, the senior defensive back. So Cates gives it back to the Spartans on first down and 10. I like the call, though. Go for the home run right there, and as you said earlier, a knockout punch, and that would have put the Pirates in a really good spot had they came down with the catch, but instead it's a Brian O'Neill interception. So Pirates and Spartans trading turnovers. It'll be Spartan ball at the 20.
Yeah, after a change of possession, you really do look for that kind of play, and you see it on all levels, high school, college, NFL. You really do look for that change of possession, sudden change, attacking play. And right there just didn't work out for the Pirates. I mean, number 4, Brian O'Neill made a pretty good interception right there.
And now Brown pump fake. And it's going to be picked. And this time the Pirates get it back. That's Anthony Anderson with the tip drill interception. Has the Pirates back in Spartan territory. So fumble, interception, interception. Coach, I know you like to talk about that bingo card. I bet you didn't have 3 plays with 3 turnovers in a row on that.
No, I didn't. But I do have one that says that Pirates are probably going to try to run the ball on this one. They're going to try to bleed a little bit of this clock off and really just establish the run game. And like you said earlier, I mean, they have a tendency to really bleed the clock and really take the life out of the other team.
So Pirates will hand it off to Lamarion, and he goes airborne. He'll pick up 5 yards. It'll be second down.
Big possession for Pine Tree. I mean, it goes without saying. I mean, if you can score on this one, especially a touchdown, I mean, you're going to put Stafford into a passing situation. And obviously they do have the big weapons that they can go attack and really turn the game on its head at any point in time. But with how the defensive line is playing here in the second half, you would have to think it goes in favor for the Pirates if they can try to force that issue.
So Pirates with the ball at the Spartan 25-yard line. 4 seconds on the play clock. 1. They get the snap off. Lamarion has a hole on the right side, and he's got some grass in front of him. He'll take it out near the 10-yard line at the 12. So nice pickup of 13 yards on the play. Pirates, first down.
Great job of Lamarion. Very patient in his running. You see the kickoff block by number 56 of the Pirates, Aldo Solis, and then he just kind of ducks in right in behind Tyleek Bonner and follows him all the way to a first down, and a crucial down now. Like I said, probably in a better part of 4-down territory for the Pirates.
First down and 10. Spartan 13. Hunter up the middle. Last time Pirates had the ball inside the 10-yard line, the Spartans had a nice stop. Morellis had to kick a 20-yarder. That put the Pirates up 10-7, and that's where we sit now. And the clock has not ran in the last 2 plays. There it goes. It's starting to run now, but it was paused for about a play and a half. I don't think they're going to do anything about that clock not running.
I think the referees are enjoying this game just like all of Pirate Nation is right now.
So that was not a glitch on your screen. Actually, the clock just was not running here in the stadium, but now it is 9:37 to go, fourth quarter, second down. Pirates don't have to get a score. They just need to get to about the 3. But Hunter's going to be dropped for a loss of 3. It'll be third down.
Yeah, now you see Stafford taking a page out of the book of the Pirates and just really blitzing those outside linebackers. If you're not going to block them, they're just saying, like, we're going to force the issue at the point of the exchange between the quarterback and running back, kind of just putting a lot of pressure and a lot of havoc in that backfield, messing up blocks and obviously messing up reads and plugging up gaps. So interesting to see what the Pirates will do here in third down. Maybe center this up for an Alex Morellis kick.
Cates will hand it off. Hunter goes to the hole, and he'll be to the 5. It'll be fourth down and 2. And, Coach, you're right. They got the ball back to the center of the field, and here comes Morellis. That clock's ticking now, and that's exactly what Pirate Nation we want. 8:19 to go. You can still bleed probably another 15 seconds off this clock. So Morellis this time will have a 23-yard kick. Taylor with the hold. Morellis with the kick. And it's good. 13-7 is the score here at Bruce Field. Pirates on top of the Spartans. Still plenty of football to play. 7:58 to go when we come back.
How many of you have read a review before you went to eat at a restaurant or stayed at a hotel, right? Looking at your listings, they start kind of seeing what's out there, educating themselves on your social media. Is your business fit their niche? You know, some people, but keep your business page as consumer based.
Ahoy and welcome back. It's the fourth quarter, 7:58 to go in this ball game. Alex Morellis with a 23-yard field goal has the Pirates up 13-7. 13 unanswered points by the Pirates. We'll see what head coach Ken Savannah is going to cook up for the Spartans. They have 3 turnovers on their last 3 possessions. Pirate defense has been electrifying the second half. There's a fair catch, and this time the Spartans hang on to it. They fumbled the previous kickoff. So Pirates, 13 unanswered, has them in business 13-7, but the Spartans now will have an opportunity. They've yet to put an offensive point on the board, and Pirate defense looking really good, but they were able to complete some deep passes in the first half, and they have a great talent in Jair Nelson, the senior wide receiver. I got to think at some point they're going to continue trying to feed him the ball. So 7:58 to go, fourth quarter, at their own 29-yard line. And boom, right there. Pirates get in the backfield, get a stop on Christian Getz. So we're going to step away for a moment. When we come back, it will be second down and long. Spartans. Second down and 16. 7:37 to go, fourth quarter. And Tatum trying to find some running room. And Pirates' run defense right now looking stout. It's going to be third down. And Pirates put the Spartans in another third down and long situation.
It's almost like the Spartans are trying to see if they can catch them sleeping on the run game, but it hasn't worked out yet. Now they're in a very predictable third down and a passing down, and the Pirates can substitute their package where they have almost 3 safeties in the game right now and are able to kind of force the issue.
Jair Nelson, he's the wide receiver closest to the line, and that's who they're going to go to, and it's going to be incomplete. So Nelson not able to hold on to it, but a crew of Pirates were coming at him. I don't know how much room he would have had to run if he would have caught that ball. Probably just saved him from getting hit. Fourth down and long, and now if you're Stafford, you're probably feeling a little uneasy with fourth down and long. 6:51 to go in this game. This Pirate offense has been able to sustain drives of 5 and 6 minutes already in this ball game. And the punt will go out of bounds. Not a bad punt.
It's not a bad play either by Jordan. I mean, on the opposite sideline, kind of just let it go and kind of just put yourself in a position where now you have a lot of field position, not bad field position at all either, and be able to bleed some time off this clock and really put some pressure on the Stafford Stafford defense, but also on the Stafford football team that now is looking at the clock and thinking, how many more chances are we going to get, and how much time will we have to take advantage of a chance?
Now I will say, Coach, I don't know if they can sustain a drive quite as well as Maybank can. You want to talk about a team that could bleed the clock, Maybank. But right here, I bet they take one out of that playbook. 6:45 to go in this football game, 13-7. Pirates up and with the ball. MJ Cates, first down and 10. Another score. We have this Pirate offense and Pirate Nation feeling very good. Chapel Hill waiting on whoever wins this ball game. Kilgore has a demanding lead in their ball game. Not sure where this Lindell score is. Find out here in probably the next 30 seconds. Second down and 5, 6:10 to go in the ball game. Hunter in the backfield. It's Bonner in motion. Sorry, that's Attaway in the backfield. And a little bit of just a accident happening there on the handoff. So something going on in the transition there. It's third down and 6. Clock ticking. Navasota is up on Lindell right now, 28-21 in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Attaway's spacing away from MJ was just a little off. He just kind of bumped into him, and the exchange kind of got messed up to where he kind of just fumbled it. Luckily, no turnover.
Third down 6. And the Pirate run game does not get it done on that drive, and the punt team will come onto the field. They were able to take a little over 2 minutes off the clock, but now Spartans back in a nice position, and it looks, I believe the Spartans are going to take a Texas semi-trailer timeout. That'll be their first charged timeout of the second half. Pirates have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. And we'll take a short timeout and we come back, fourth down.
SEER provides opportunities for students to enhance their skills and broaden their horizons. Through project-based learning, students get the chance to work on real-world problems, conduct research, and develop practical solutions. They have the freedom to explore their passion. This approach fosters critical thinking, problem-solving, and prepares students for the challenges of the rapidly evolving world. It's a dynamic and collaborative learning environment where students actively participate and are encouraged to take ownership of their education.
Morellis on to punt for the Pirates. And this kick, not quite as good as some of the others, but it does take a Pirate bounce. It's about a 15-yard bounce. 16, 17. Keep going. And it'll roll to the 28-yard line. So not a bad punt by Morellis. Friendly bounce. The Spartans will start at their own 29-yard line. Thank you, Pirate Nation, for tuning in to the Verabank Pine Tree Live broadcast. United Rentals sponsoring this playoff game, so we continue bringing them free. We'll do our best to do that as long as we can. If it's not on YouTube, it'll be on NFHS Network. But tonight on YouTube, first down and 10, Stafford. Thank you to all the Stafford fans tuning in to the broadcast. And they're going to hit their receiver quickly. That's Christian Getz making another reception. Pickup of 9. It'll be second down.
Yeah, Pirates in a little bit of murky water right here, because you do know Stafford has to kind of try to do something a little bit desperate, and so probably going to get out of the norm and the normal play calling. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust right now with 4 minutes left to go.
Gets again an open field tackle by number 12, the junior Anthony Anderson. Anderson having a good game tonight. Be 3rd down and 2, 4:08 to go.
Definitely 4-down territory here for the Spartans, Mike. So, you know, I really think they could even take a shot right here, put the ball in the air, and know that, you know, good chances to pick up a 4th down, and they are in I.
Single coverage, and they're not going to get there.
They didn't move.
I don't know if that was a quarterback sneak or a fullback dive, but nothing happening on that play. It looks like it was a QB sneak.
Like I said,
now 4th down and 2. I don't know. I think Coach, they were probably thinking what you were thinking, and they thought that Pine Tree was thinking that, and they thought maybe they'd get one over on them, and they weren't able to. So,
well, like I said,
QB sneak it is on 3rd down, and it doesn't go anywhere.
You know, and I don't know. It'd be interesting to talk to Coach Hampton afterwards and ask him if he's ever seen them do a QB sneak, because that was very odd, and you could kind of tell that Stafford really didn't look comfortable in it, and they're going to call a timeout. They're kind of all out of sorts right now.
Yeah, and good play by Rugeley and Bonner to stay at home right there and shut down that quarterback sneak. So 3:24 to go in the 4th. It's a Texas Semi-Trailers timeout for the Spartans. We'll just stay with you. You're in the booth tonight with Michael Clements Jr. and Coach Angel Rocha. We've been bringing you Pine Tree football since August, going way back to that Gilmer game. Whenever the Pirates were down in that football game, they got down early, 2 scores, and able to come back and win. And that really just started the season rolling. And here we are in the 2nd round of the playoffs. Beast Texas showing up this year in the playoffs. Kilgore dominating tonight. Chapel Hill dominating last night. Right now, Navasota's up 35-21 in the 3rd quarter. Lindale is threatening to score, though. They've got the ball in Navasota territory. So the Spartans electing to punt after they had to call a timeout, and this is good news for the Pirates, and not a good punt. We'll see where they mark this out of bounds at. And it went out of bounds, they say, at the 45-yard line of the Pirates. So Pirates with 3:18 to go. It's really their own destiny from here on out. If they can control this ball and pick up, I don't know, 3 or 4 first downs, they may be punching their ticket, Coach.
Yeah, very odd that whole last series, that whole last 3 plays. I mean, with Stafford taking their 2nd timeout and then electing to punt it, you only have 1 timeout. If they get a first down, and I would almost say, depending on how the series of plays goes from here, if they get 1 first down, it's game over.
So it seems forever ago that Morellis had his 23-yard field goal.
Oh, wow.
And one referee called it down. The other kept going. We'll see.
They're saying it's down.
They're saying the ball was down, and that just the far referee kept going. The near referee called it down, and then the near referee started running down the field, which was the field judge. But they're bringing this ball back. There's no challenge in high school, so if they call him down, the ball's down. If any of these referees blew their whistle, and so it is going to be 2nd down. Pirates with a bit of a break there, Lamarion. Second down and 8. 3 minutes to go. Pirates inching closer to a W. And Stafford is going to take their 3rd and final timeout of the ball game. And Coach, last week we got into the archives and started looking, and I think you said last week that the last time the Pirates had a season that was 10-1 was 1936, which would be 88 years ago, if I remember correctly, to last week's post-game show. And before that, it was the last time they were, I think, 9-1 Well, they were 9-1-1 4 years ago, but it has been 88 years since they started a season 10-1.
Yeah, you're right. 1938 was the last time they were 10-1.
So 86 years ago.
And I don't think they've ever have gotten 11 wins. And I would think that this would be the first time that they would be area champions. But there's still 3 minutes to play, so.
Yeah, 2:57, second down and 8. Cates, hands off, Hunter. Flag on the field. It was thrown really quick. It's going to be on the Spartans. It's going to be an offsides. So that'll bump the Pirates up 5 yards, and they'll go from second down and 8 to second down and 3, and that is a really big break for the Pirates.
Yeah, you're talking about 2 run plays that didn't really get anything. Now you're going to have an extra play, and Stafford has no timeouts. So really and truly, Pine Tree just really needs to get these 4 yards.
Second down 3, 2:37, no timeouts remaining for the Spartans. Hunter in the backfield. Bonner in that fullback, tight end position. Hunter goes in, not able to. Second effort, not able to pull away. He'll have it at midfield. It's going to be a loss of a couple yards. Third down and 5, clock's ticking.
Really and truly, I don't know if he would have stayed with it and stayed in the inside gap, if it would have mattered very much, at least on when he tried to bounce it to the outside. He had a chance to try to pick up the crucial first down that everybody is dying for at this point if you're Pirate Nation. And if you're watching on the Stafford point of view of things, you're really hoping these next 2 downs go by quick so you can figure out what you're going to do and how much time you'll have to do it.
So Pirates are going to take this down to the 1 second mark, and they're going to call their first Texas semi-trailer timeout of the second half with 1:38 to go. And, Coach, you're right. Now that we're under 2 minutes, a first down would put the Pirates into the 3rd round of the playoffs. Did you say it would be the first time the Pirates were area champions?
I believe so. I mean, kind of looking at everything. I mean, I know Long News Journal did a really good write-up a couple weeks ago about what all the Pirates could do and how they've done it and when they've done it. Most of the stuff I'm getting right now, almost like the Wikipedia of high school football, which is Smokey. But Smokey really has some great things. I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate. But yeah, I don't see 11 wins on Smokey.com, and I do not think they've gone past the second round. Could be wrong. Like I said, they really don't list that out on Smokey, and considering the fact of the matter that playoffs have changed over the years, it would stand to reason that they don't.
So Lindell just scored, and they tied that game up at 35 in the 3rd quarter. They're at Midway Waco tonight, and Pirates not able to pick up the first down. That was a critical first down, but they'll be able to take it to under 60 seconds. They'll snap this ball. Well, they'll call another timeout. They're going to take it down to 1 second. So Stafford will get the ball back with roughly 45 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll have no timeouts and an uphill battle ahead of them. They've yet to put an offensive point on the board tonight. Pirate defense has been stingy this entire game. And there's the Bachman timeout. With 52 seconds to go in the 4th quarter, we're going to take a brief break. When we come back, Pirates will be punting to Stafford.
97% of trucking companies have less than 20 trucks. At Texas Semi-Trailers, we understand the challenges small business truckers face. We offer trailer leasing options on flatbed, step deck, and lowboy trailers. In addition to leasing, we have a service and alignment center located in White Oak. To set up a service appointment, call 903-984-5470 or visit TexasSemiTrailers.com.
Never been a punt that's been meant so much for Pine Tree than this one right here.
So low snap, Morellis trying to get the ball away. He's not able to, and Stafford has the punt, and they're going to take it into the end zone for a score. So what a heartbreaking moment for the Pirates. And that's going to make it 13-13. In Athens, Texas. So there's 42 seconds to go in this ball game. If you've followed Pine Tree football the last couple of years, one thing that they can do is block a field goal or an extra point. And there wouldn't be a more critical time to get that done than right now. It's 13-13, 42 seconds. After the Stafford return for touchdown. It was just a bad snap. And Morellis not ever to get his foot on it well. And so here comes the extra point. Correa on. So the special teams touchdown. Pirates coming after it and not able to get there, and it's good. So Stafford Spartans will take the lead 14-13 with 42 seconds to go. They're showing on the scoreboard that the Pirates have 2 timeouts, but they only have 1 timeout remaining. 14-13, they'll probably have to get to at least probably the 25-yard line for Morellis to be in his range. We saw him attempt a 47-yard kick last week that sailed left. He had enough leg for it. It just went left. But after that punt, I'm not sure what the kicking situation is going to be. So 14-13, 42 seconds to go in the ball game. 1 timeout remaining for the Pirates in a huge turn of events here in Athens, Texas. So Pirates will most likely elect for a fair catch. I don't know. They'll probably try to return this. They got a lot of speed back there. Brandon Smith, Khalil Deckard, Jordan Taylor set to return, but Stafford has yet to kick it deep. They've been going with the short kick all evening. And here we go, 40 seconds to go in the ball game. We're going to get a return here. Jordan Taylor, who earlier in the ball game returned one, but there was a holding call. Clock ticking, and he'll be knocked out of bounds, and he was clearly out of bounds, and here comes the flag. So that's going to tack 15 on. It'll put the Pirates at the 47-yard line with 32 seconds to go in the football game. This is setting up for an exciting finish.
Yeah, the 1 timeout is key for the Pirates. I mean, being able to still have the playbook open at least on one play, depending on where the ball ends up right here. Like you said, Mike, there's a good chance they can pick up a good 20 yards, maybe on a slip screen to Khalil Deckard. We've seen him being able to make people miss one-on-one out in space. You're talking about a chance to be able to run any of those plays, to be able to get near, I would say, the 30, 35-yard line to really have a legit shot for Alex Morellis. Hopefully he's good after that block kick. I know he was down right after the game, but right after that play. But, yeah, like you said, it is setting up for a crazy 32 seconds.
Taylor, who is at least a step, maybe step and a half So Stafford was offsides on the kick, and it's going to be an unnecessary roughness on the Spartans.
So that's 2.
So it'll be 20 yards tacked on to the end of that will put them into Spartan territory. It'll have them at should put them at around the Spartan 48. Nope, it's going to put them right at midfield. So at the 50-yard line, 32 seconds. The entire season comes down to this for the Pirates. Can they stay alive? Can they punch a ticket? Stafford Spartans, with a bit of luck on special teams, turned this game around just a few seconds ago. 32 seconds to go. Pirates run a reverse, and there's a hold. There's going to be a holding call on this play, and it is killing the time. But there was a hold in the backfield.
And I think the Pirates are going to have to use the timeout.
Saddle back the Pirates up 10 yards. Critical holding call on the reverse. So now 60 yards to go for a touchdown. Pirates do have 1 timeout remaining. In high school football, the clock will stop also after a first down. Head coach Jason Bachman on the field trying to get some clarification from the referees. And he is going to have to take his timeout. So Pirates will take their 3rd and final timeout of the game after the reverse. The reverse would have had them down to...
Had them out of the 40. They would have had the first down, maybe call a timeout there since he didn't get out of bounds, and maybe, one more play.
You're definitely in a more manageable spot. Instead, it backs you up 10, and you have to call a timeout. So Pirates right now, you cannot take a sack. And if you go to the middle of the field, it has to be at least a first down. You got to get the first down or the clock's going to continue to run. If they don't get the first down here and complete the pass to the middle of the field, you're maybe looking at one more play with 8 to 9 seconds to go on the clock, if that. So maybe 2 plays remaining for the Pirates in this ball game. Khalil Deckard near this near sideline. Jordan Taylor in the slot. Brandon Smith up top. Cates at quarterback. 60 yards to go, 21 seconds. Cates going to throw it, and it's going to be picked off by Stafford. And that's how this game's going to come to an end in this memorable season for the Pirates.
Why you keep playing the game, Mike. That's why you keep playing the game. The game is never truly over, no matter how much time is on the clock. If there's 1 second on the clock, anything can happen depending on what the score is. And the Stafford Spartans have proven that testament. And unluckily enough, it's going to be at the expense of the Pine Tree Pirates.
So one knee will do it. Thank you, Pirate Nation, for your support of Pirate football this season and the Verabank Pine Tree Live broadcast. And Stafford will take a knee and punch their ticket to play the Chapel Hill Bulldogs next week. Pine Tree Pirates will finish the season 10-2 with a second-round exit. Story career for a lot of these seniors on the Pirate team. And it was a lot of fun saying their names. Brandon Smith, Matt Cates, Jaden Williams, Khalil Deckard, Tadarian Peters, Kashawn Bowie, Kavion Palmer, Jordan Taylor, Tyleek Bonner, Seth McFarland, Carl Turner, Lamarion Hunter, Earl Williams, Alex Morellis. Some of these names we've been calling for the last 3 years. So tough break for the Pirates at the end of this ball game. Stafford returns it for a touchdown after a botched snap. It was just a bad snap on the punt at a critical time. So Spartans not even scoring an offensive touchdown in this game. They had a pick six. And then on the mishap punt at the end of the game with 40 seconds left, they return it for a touchdown. And Stafford moving on to the next round. And, Coach, you go back to the Pirates at the 1 yard line. 3 plays, not able to get it in and kicking the field goal. Again, getting it into the inside the 5 yard line, not able to get in the end zone, kicking a field goal again. At any one of those times, you score a touchdown and it's ball game. But tough break for the Pirates, tough break for Pirate Nation. Pirates traveled well to Athens tonight, and Pirate Nation, you tuned in and you supported your Pirates all season long. We thank you for that. Just a tough break.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about the most, that's probably the craziest stat line is that Stafford got the win, deservedly so, by making the plays that they had to make. You know, no offensive touchdown, but made the touchdowns when they needed to. I mean, and that's probably some of my thoughts right there is that the fact of the matter that you're talking about a game of inches. I mean, fact of the matter that you get down there, you know, you score, maybe you don't, or, you know, somebody chips the guy that, you know, blocked the punt at the end. I mean, you just talk about all these big moments, and you really do come back to the realization that, you know, the game of football really is a game of inches. And you talk about the fact of the matter that, I mean, it happened in all sorts of on all sorts of the levels. I mean, the fact of the matter that, you know, the opportunities and the possibilities that they had in those situations, you know, to score a touchdown, the turnovers that happen. I mean, can't pin it on one play. It's a team game for a reason. And, you know, some of these seniors might not feel it that way. Some of those seniors might think that they could have done more, they should have done more, they should have done this or whatever. But, you know, it's a team game nonetheless. And I can tell you one thing, Pirate Nation is very proud of those guys for giving it their all and for putting Pine Tree on the brink of history. I mean, that's something that nobody's going to be able to take away from them.
It's a good point, Coach, and it's tough because in the coming days and really the next couple of hours, a lot of things are going to be said on social media. You know, all I can say is take it easy on these boys. They played their hearts out this season. These coaches coached well.
Coaches as well. I mean,
this season it has been a very good season for this Pine Tree Pirate team all the way around. They fought hard. They won the games that they needed to. But tonight, just not able to get it done with 40 seconds left. Stafford takes it into the end zone after the missed snap on the punt. I do want to thank our sponsors one more time this season. Vera Bank, ABC Auto Parts, United Rentals, Marketing with April, Longview Chamber of Commerce, East Texas Preferred Properties, Energy Weld Fab, Veteran Pride AC and Heat, Custom Graphics, Barwell Solutions, PDQ America, Texas Semi-Trailers, Sparkle Janitorial, Kilgore College, Edward Jones, and M6 Drone Services. Thank you for your support of Pirate football, and thank you, Pirate Nation, for tuning in all season long. It is a sick way to go out. It really is. It's hard to find words. Coach, before we go off air.
Man, sucks to say that just because of the fact of the matter that we've had. We got some bonus football this year, and we're on the brink of getting more football than we've ever been able to bring to Pine Tree Live and to Pirate Nation. And to see it in like that, in a game like this, it's hard. It's hard it's a hard realization to swallow, especially when you start looking down at all those names that you were reading off at the end of this broadcast, Mike, and just know that you're not going to really say their names anymore. But I'll say this, you said be easy on these players, and then you mentioned the coaches. I definitely want to say be easy on the coaches. I mean, the fact of the matter that this coaching staff put these young men in a position to win the game as best as they could, and they've done it for an entire season. For the fact of the matter that for one game it didn't go in our favor, excluding the Kilgore game, it's real easy to blame it on the coaches. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of people don't see what those coaches do day in, day out. They're the guys that, they're the first ones those players that are struggling with this are going to have to go to and turn to and lean on. And they're going to be the first ones that have to tell them, like, hey, I'm proud of you. You did a great job. Love you. For the underclassmen, hey, got to get back to work so we don't feel like this next year. And for those seniors, I mean, it's definitely hard. You got to say, man, I appreciate everything you gave me for 4 years. Good luck from whatever you do next. And that's probably the hardest thing to do. I mean, because that senior class, you're talking about some great guys, not just great players, but great young men that gave Pirate Nation a great run and gave us a chance to dare, to dream, to hope. Very proud of being a Pirate.
Coach, well said. It's just a tough ending here, and it's tough for Pirate Nation to process this. But for one final time this season, thank you, Pirate Nation, for your support of Pine Tree Athletics, and thank you to Athens High School for hosting this area-round playoff game at Bruce Field. And thank you to the faculty and staff, including Superintendent Steve Cluxton, High School Principal Beeper Krause, Head Football Coach Jason Bachman, and Athletic Director Jacob Holder. A big thank you to our 2024 sponsors, including our post-game sponsor, ABC Auto Parts, and broadcast sponsor Veribank, as well as United Rentals, our playoff game sponsor this evening. Thank you to the Pine Tree Live broadcast team of color commentator Coach Angel Rocha, cinematographer Kyle Dennis, and our engineer Larry Mahan with M6 Drones. Cannot thank you enough, Larry, for making sure this broadcast happened each and every week, as you have really the last 4 or 5 years. So, Larry, thank you so much for your support of Pirate football. And Pirate Nation, we look forward to seeing you again next season when the Pirates will be at Pirate Stadium to take on the Gilmer Buckeyes in Week 1 of the 2025 season. This is Michael Clements Jr. signing off from Bruce Field in Athens, Texas. Ahoy, good night, go Pirates.
At ABC Auto Parts, what does parts and people you can trust really mean? It means our roots run deep in the communities where we live and do business. That our friendly expert staff is here for you, ready to go above and beyond to get the job done. And you can trust that ABC Auto Parts offers quality brand name parts in stock with competitive pricing, whether you shop online or in store. We are the parts and people you can trust. ABC Auto Parts.